Hi, everybody. Welcome to Britebush Pickers, and I'm going to let Rich take it from here.
Right, what?
Britebush Pickers. Rich.
Good start.
From those who, all right. Fuck.
First F-bomb. 35 seconds in.
So, guys, we're going to be playing AD&D tonight. It's a little bit different than the newer 5.0 versions, but it's still pretty fun. Britebush is the continent that we're on. And we're going to be starting out in the land of Lockland. It's a port city. It's pretty close to the Fanged Forest. You guys have been all hired by the DRC, which is the Druid Research Center. And you're supposed to meet up at this bar called Heinz Bar. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, maybe?
You want to go by our name on here? Or
Yeah,
okay.
let's go with the characters.
All right.
Alright, I'll kick it off. I'm Grasgore, the half-orc magic user.
All right.
I'm Fina, short for Quafina, like Aquafina. And I'm an elven druid.
Cool. I'm Felgrim Warmbeard. I'm a dwarf, and I'm just here to hit some people. That's my thing.
And I am Umwin. I'm a gnome, and my class is thief. So I'm here to pick some shit up, steal some shit, and thwart some traps, yo.
All right, Warmbeard, let's start off with you. You found the greatest dive bar. It's called Heinz. You're at the bar. What do you want to do?
Who's the bartender?
The bartender is named Tom Heinz. It's his own little locally owned.
Okay, a locally owned bar.
Cell phone. Oh yeah, we should probably all do that. If you're not.
Okay. No one talks to me.
Anyway, continue.
So I look at Tom. You know, like, hey man, you hear anything crazy around? Anything interesting going on?
Oh, well, I've heard the forest has got some real crazy shit going on lately. Other than that,
Nothing nuts.
nothing else. I don't know anything much about it. Just a lot of weird coincidences. You know, people coming in, traveling really fast. A few guys have said they've been seeing shadows, but nothing really to go on.
What about some shadows?
Nothing's been set in stone. I mean, the town guard's been looking into it, but
What are people? You're the bard. What are people saying?
what are people saying?
You got to hear what they're saying. You got to hear more details than that.
Well, from what I've heard, there's believed that there's some werewolves going on, but at the same time, we have some big woods. It's called the Fang Forest, you know. There's some big creatures out there. But there's been no bodies, there's been nothing. It's just people get a real odd feeling in the forest.
Let me go and get a beer. I'm gonna sit on this for a while.
Yeah, he'll give you a beer.
Cool.
Yeah, you're up. You walk into the bar. What's the first thing you're doing?
Just kind of survey the room. Who do I see around?
Well, you see this man, this dwarf, kind of sitting there. Go ahead and give us a description of yourself.
I'm just this little short, little burly bastard, about 4'4", pretty large, warm beard there. You know, it's in the name. Big guy, quite big, 4'4" and round.
How many beers deep are you right now?
I'd say about 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Well, it's noon.
The
So
dwarf isn't that much.
Yeah. So for you, that's almost sober at this
I'm
point.
a hardy bastard, you know. It's
Right.
one of those
You're just
things.
waking up in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast. you know.
Right. There's a few servers around, but again, it's about midday. No one else is really in the bar. You guys all got the letter that said to meet up here, so you're going to almost assume that he's the guy you want to talk to.
Sure. I'll go up to the bartender, order a beer real quick, and then make my way over to the door. Say, hey, you one of the guys here to meet up for the job?
Yeah, I got this letter, and here I am. That's
Same here. I'm Grasgore.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Felger.
Yeah.
Bryce, go ahead and walk in as you would.
I enter the bar. Look around, try to find the darkest place I can find. You tell me what's around.
Oh, if you walk right in, there's a shadow, and it doesn't exactly have windows in it. It's the closest to the door, like a back corner with a table right there.
I'm just gonna sit up here, wait for the rest of everybody to show up. Hide in these shadows, yo.
All right. Hadley, go ahead.
I'll walk into the bar.
Walk into the bar. What do you want to do?
Probably get a drink because that sounds right. We're in the bar. So I'm gonna go order a beer.
All right.
Okay. Look around. I see some
Yeah, you got these two
people.
over here.
I feel like they're my people.
Got some shady guy in the corner. You can't really make anything out about him.
I kind of leave him.
Right. So
In the
we
shadow.
know about the dwarf. Do you want to give yourself a description here?
Yeah, sure. Grasshor is standing at about 5'11", pale green skin, kind of lean build, pristine whitened tusks protruding from his bottom lip. He's got a bit of a goatee, shaved head, and this circlet around his head that has like these kind of crudely scratched in grooves on it. So.
Now Tom's gonna look at all you guys, and he's gonna. He expects a few customers here and there, but it almost looks like you guys are all meeting up, getting here right at the same time. Gives you more of an inquisitive look. He doesn't want to say anything though. He goes back to getting ready for the rest of the day.
You gotta spit it out, Tom. I think you know why we're here.
Tom doesn't have any idea why you're here. But you do know that the letter said that you guys were supposed to meet up. There's supposed to be 4 of you. You have each other's names. So if you want to ask each other questions, try and figure out if you're all the same guys, that'd be where to go.
All right. Well, we all the same guys. We all get this letter.
Yeah, I've got it right here. Yeah.
Letter?
Yeah.
What about this guy over here in the corner? Hey, guy. You get
As
this? You get this letter?
As it appears that everyone seems to have gotten these letters as well, I'm going to emerge from the shadows and reveal myself as Amwin, the gnome thief, or as rogue as I would like to be known. That's the preferred nomenclature, people. Funny. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Just trying to hang back, figure out what's going on. Don't want to get too involved. You know, what if it's a trap? Everything seems to be a trap.
So in the letter, it kind of tells you that nobody really knows the location of the DRC, but it's kind of deep inside the Fang Forest. It's not on a map anywhere. So the directions were to meet here and then head off into the forest.
And were there any like specific landmarks the letter mentioned, like maybe a starting point for a trail too?
There's a river, and once you reach the river, if you go north, apparently the DRC is on the river, like it's built inside the river.
Okay. All right. Slam down my beer and say, if you guys are ready to go,
Yeah.
start heading into the forest.
Tom will kind of look at all you guys and go,
I'm down.
Where are you going?
This letter just says forest.
Forest.
Do you have any idea what that means?
Yeah, I hate that forest.
Why?
Why? Because people quit showing up to the town. Now everybody comes from the port, and no one wants to go into the forest.
Why would people not want to go into the forest? Is there a
Because
reason?
it's spooky, man.
Spooky. So it's spooky. Is there any story behind this forest? Why is there a reason it's spooky? Is there a mass murderer or something that we don't know about?
Look, all I'm saying, last couple months, people have been seeing a lot of things going on in the forest. I don't have anything solid to go on, but I want to go in.
Based on that, I think we should go into this forest, guys. Check it out.
We have to.
I'm in.
I mean, it's
You're
part
not
of
so
our.
far and we're adventurous.
I gotta
Yeah.
get paid.
In the woods.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
All right. Tom will collect your old guys' money. And you guys start making your way towards the forest. Oh. So, there's a map there. Yeah. There's a map over here. Let me make sure I got room 1. I'll draw down one of these. Alright, so there's room 1, and then for the camera over here, here's the other one. And when I mean rooms, these are like kind of clearings almost.
Within the forest, like clearings within the forest.
Yeah. It's the trees are kind of spread out enough. These are the less thick parts.
Oh,
All right. So sorry, I was adjusting the camera. Where's room number 1?
The dash.
Yeah.
okay, one.
Okay, I got you. Cool.
All right. So you guys have made it this far in. You can see that path right there. There's some brush or something, but you can definitely tell it's a path. If you want to keep going, that would be the way to go. Once you start into the path, though, about right around here, you start hearing a lot of scruffling sounds. You can also hear the water. Natural things you could hear in the forest, but they sound big, whatever it is.
I don't know about you guys, but this little stream sounds like it's much bigger than it actually is. What do you think?
Rivers.
Does it sound like a stream? Is it a stream or like animals like moving around?
Animals.
Oh,
Animals
okay.
moving around?
Big
Okay.
animals, yeah.
Okay.
Big animals. Okay.
I
So,
know, I know everything sounds big to this guy. But to me, it sounds like there's something pretty decently out there. Decent sized.
look,
You
man,
guys see anything?
I'm not trying to fight, but I'll keep my eye out.
Now, Hadley, you have a small advantage in the forest.
Animals.
Yeah, well,
And
what,
nature.
What kind of elf are you? Are you a wood elf? Are you like a higher elf?
Ooh, we didn't get this
You're
far.
asking these questions that I wasn't prepared for. What's the difference?
Well, wood elves would have more. They're from the forest. They'd
Yes.
have more of an incline, where a high elf is kind of the more elegant, noble elf. Yeah, that's
Wood
all
elf.
flavored. Yeah.
What?
You want to be a wood elf and not a prissy elf?
Yeah, what else?
Right on. So you can make the sounds out as well, but to you, it sounds a lot more like almost like insects,
Okay.
like maybe a giant insect or
Large
something.
insects?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like a very large
yeah.
insect to me, in my wooded knowledge.
So, take this back to biology school. Can you name me a genus and a phylum and give me
Listen.
specifics, yo?
Don't ask questions. Just accept the knowledge that I have.
I mean, you hear a wing, you hear a lot of legs running around. What do you hear?
Does it sound like a swarm? Is that one giant, large insect?
More than one. Sounds like there's more than one insect. Large. I mostly hear feet and like shuffling and less wings.
So you hear a lot of rustling, no flapping.
No flapping.
Can we tell if the sounds are like moving towards us, away from us? Or
They
is it hard to...
they seem to be moving away from you, but in the direction that you're going through the paths.
As if they're following us.
As if
No,
to
no,
you-
we're following
yeah,
them.
you're
Okay.
following them.
Okay.
Yeah, they seem to be wandering, but they're there. Also, you can hear like normal animals, smaller animals, things like that.
The fauna.
If you want to maybe go off the path a little bit, like maybe go this way, try to avoid them, or run into something else, you run the risk of that.
I think I want to pick up my pace. You know, curious. I want to see what we're dealing with here.
All right. Well, you cut through the rough terrain there a little bit, so it takes a bit longer. Or do you want to? So
Here, point
I
at
want to
that.
catch up with
Point
what we
at
hear
that-
rustling. That's
you,
what I want to do.
oh, you want to fight it?
Point at that one.
I don't know about fight. I want to know what it is.
He wants
You
to
know?
peek from behind a tree.
I'm a bit
check
impulsive.
it out.
I want to
Oh,
see what we
you're
got
charging
going
it?
on. I just
Yeah.
want to see what it is. I'll
Okay.
catch up to it.
Okay, yeah.
So
He's using the stealth mode.
He starts going. Well, so the thing is, the only one who actually has stealth in this game.
Would be me.
Is-
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I don't even need to be stealthy. I just want to see what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
you just
Okay.
you're just going.
I'm curious.
He
I want
wants
to
to know
what
what
it
we're
is.
working
Are
with.
you guys following
okay.
him?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay behind the guy that seems to not care if he gets fucked up.
I'm gonna follow behind. I'm just gonna take some of my darts out, ready to throw them in case
Something
stuff starts
happens.
to go down. But I'm following close behind.
Yes.
All right, you make it around, and on the path you see here, before it seems to be turning off, there are about 4 what looks to be giant beetles. flying
4
around.
giant beetles. Is there any shadows or anything, brush or large objects to hide behind?
I mean, you're in the trees, so you can go off the path and kind of hide in the trees,
Okay.
but you risk the problem of not being mobile.
When we say giant beetles, how big are we talking?
Bigger than a lab, not bigger than a bear.
Great.
These
Is
beetles
there?
hostile?
Go ahead.
They're predators. They would attack.
Is there a way to go around them and
Well-
not disturb them?
You don't exactly know, because it branches off 3 different ways. I mean, we know
Great.
because we get to look at the map, but in character, you're not exactly sure. Yeah, you may just have to fight these beetles.
So staying on the path we're on means going through it essentially.
Well, yeah.
Or the only path we know of.
Well, you can see this path because you guys make it to about right here. So you can,
Okay, okay.
you can see that there is
Tell me
another
when he-
path.
But you don't know what's around that corner?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my sword or my long sword.
One of the beetles has noticed you.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull my hammer out.
I'm gonna pull out my scimitar. Is that how you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you got
Pull
it.
that
Yeah,
out.
that's nice.
We need clapping sound effects.
That's the first thing we should have got.
All right. It's noticed me. Is it aggroed? Is it gonna come after me?
It's kind of seeing what you're doing. It's kind of like when a mountain lion first sees you, and it seems like it's ready to attack, but it's waiting for you to make the first move.
I'm gonna hold back a second, see what this thing's all about. See if it alerts the other ones. See if it comes after me.
It's kind of hissing. You can't tell if it's alerting the other ones or not, but it
So it's like
seems.
telling me to back off, essentially. It's
Yeah.
kind of warning me. Guys, do you want to fight these beetles? I mean, what do you think? I mean, I don't really know your guys' combat styles yet. I don't know. We just met each other.
I
We want to
mean,
go about this, or we want to jet out of here?
I'm gonna err on the side of I would have liked to avoid the conflict if at all possible. But if you don't think there's any other way around these damn beetles, I mean, my sword's out already, sir.
There's a path over here, but we don't know where it goes.
I'd like to really check out this path, this direction we're going, because there could be some really sweet loot in this forest, yo.
If we got to go that way, we got to go through these beetles then.
What do you think, sir?
Well, I think we're kind of on a mission to make it to meet up with our contacts. Maybe we should try to avoid these guys if we can. But I mean, obviously, if they, start to chase after us, we stay in our ground and fight.
All
I would
right.
agree. I would like to avoid.
Okay.
It does
The
appear
conflict.
that
I
all
will
4 have
secede.
noticed you at this
Oh,
point.
snap.
Okay.
We're taking too long, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to back away slowly and try to dip down this secondary path we see to the side.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to hang off to the side as much as I can without going into the trees. Never mind. Wait.
No, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without going into the trees and just kind of follow and watch what Eric's up to.
Well, 2 of the beetles follow you guys. The other 2 don't seem to care. Please roll a d10.
Both of us?
Everybody.
Everybody?
You're going to have to explain us which one's what.
Is this
The d10
yeah,
is
that is,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Okay.
this one here.
Okay.
What'd you get?
9.
You set up.
This one?
Continuing the trend.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we all
So
bought
am
the
I.
same. We all
So
went to the
am
same
I.
I roll
store.
in the...
So-
and bought these dice.
Oh yeah, roll into the box, please. If you already rolled, you can keep your rolls.
I already,
Yeah.
you already rolled. Yeah.
Here
But
we go.
add that to your dexterity score and give me that number.
Oh, okay. 27.
27.
On my dexterity, add it to the dexterity score.
Yes, please.
37.
37. 37.
I
Should
got
we roll a 10?
I rolled a 20.
That's the wrong
Oh.
dice.
Oh.
No. You just take the 2 value.
Okay. So, no, never mind. Never mind. My bad.
Sorry. Yeah,
I rolled a 19.
19. So the only time that it counts as a 20 is when you roll both of them together. It's a D100.
Okay.
Hadley, what'd you get?
A 4, so 19.
Okay, 2 19s.
17.
17. 19. So, and he rolled a 1. So there's that. Because you guys ran, I'm going to let them get the first attack off as a surprise round.
Ooh, snap.
3, and that was aimed at 1. 13. Bryce, what's your armor class?
Leather. Studded leather.
What's the number?
Oh, -3?
Plus dex score. I think you're a 5, maybe a 6.
Sure.
I'm asking you.
On what? Plus my dex score?
So it's studded leather
Yes.
is your armor, so that was a -3.
Okay.
And then your dex bonus has a number there too.
Oh, my dex
What's
bonus.
what's the dex bonus? Minus.
-3.
Oh, it's -3 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
No, that's way better.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
So that's
I'm still learning, guys.
yeah. All right. So the beetle missed. You're up first.
Well, I'm gonna swing at it with this hammer.
Swing at him with a hammer. So roll the d20, the big one. What'd you get?
Now, it's 12.
A 12 plus your to hit bonus
My to hit bonus is a +2.
plus 2, and you're trying to hit a armor class, let's say an 8.
Okay.
Armor class. So do you hit? It's 12 plus 2, so you're trying to roll a 14.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit, and then roll your damage, which is on that sheet.
My damage. Okay, +4. So I re-roll that die.
No, you roll the whatever the hammer dice is, which is on the. It should be a D12, maybe a D.
Ah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. D6. Yeah, D6. Okay.
Sounds about right.
It's a 3. So I got a 7 there.
All right, so 7 damage to hit. Bryce, you're up next.
Okay. I'm rolling the dice that it goes with my weapon, I'm assuming?
Hmm?
I'm rolling the dice that goes
Yeah.
with my weapon.
Well, first you roll this one here to see if you hit, and then you roll
Okay.
the weapon die.
All right. It is a 12.
A 12.
Yep.
And do you have any bonuses to hit? It would be, what you're using your short sword, so it'd be
Long sword,
strength.
long-
Long sword.
Yeah.
So it'd be strength. Do you have any bonuses from strength?
No, I do not.
Okay. So then, does a 12 hit an 8 on your sheet?
Does 12 hit an 8? What do you mean?
Here
Sorry.
at the bottom. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that
Does 12 hits a 9?
Hmm?
12 hits a 9. 12. My 12 is number 9 on here.
No, so
9 is 12.
8. It would be a 13, so you miss.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
I have to go get the Postmates.
Okay.
They're delivering. So can we pause for
Yeah,
a
we can.
moment? You're coming to me.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. What am I
So
rolling?
yeah, you're gonna roll the d20,
Which is
the big one.
the big one?
Oh, the next big one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Those are really hard to see.
Six?
yeah,
Well, I picked the clear ones. Bad. 7.
a 7.
Yeah.
So does a 7 hit armor class 8 on your sheet?
Down
Yeah.
down here?
Yep. I'm betting it doesn't,
No, it doesn't.
but I'll check.
No.
All right. So you miss as well. And then you're up.
Alright, I have a fistful of darts. I'm gonna fling them out at the leading beetle.
Most injured, I assume.
Yeah. So that one definitely misses. That one misses, and I got a natural 20 on the one that hit.
All right. So that'll be a double dice roll.
So it'll be 6 points of damage.
6 damage. Shit.
Way to go, man.
Dart just goes flying right into his little head. Boom.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
This guy's pretty good with these darts.
We'll keep you.
You can also cast one spell per day.
Make it a good one.
Sweet.
The beetle looks very upset by this. He is on his last leg, as they say. And he rolls a natural 20.
Oh, no.
So, hell yeah.
He's pissed.
Who's going after it?
He is going after number 2.
I'm rolling d20 again.
No, I rolled this one.
Oh, great.
And he rolled a 2, so 4 damage to you.
And then
So your maximum hit points is up there on the top.
7.
So you lose 4 of that 7.
All right, cool. So I have 3.
And then his friend, the other beetle, whiffed. You're up, Eric.
So this beetle's on its last leg.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But he got one good swing in at me.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
got this.
I'm gonna take this this hammer over my head. Come straight down.
Right
Straight
on.
down at him.
He says, come at me, bro, and beetle.
This little cocky bastard. 20? 20?
Yeah, 19?
19.
Yeah, that hits. We could play with the numbers, but I'm going to tell you, you
Take
got
that,
it.
you little bastard.
We'll go ahead and roll the damage for me.
The 6?
Yeah. 2. But you get. I know you have bonuses.
Plus 4, 6.
So 6 damage.
6.
You squish him like the bug that he is.
Nice.
Yeah. Bryce, you watch the beetle that hurt you die, and there is a second beetle who looks very
Awesome.
menacing.
And do a,
What do you want to do? You can try and hide behind a tree.
Yeah,
throw a
I'm
dagger.
gonna. I don't have any daggers to throw,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna hang back and hide behind a tree.
All right. Is there a stealth check? Is that a percentage
There's
roll?
like a hide in shadows.
Hide in shadows.
Yeah, that's
Hide in shadows.
Yeah, all right. And you have your own percentages written down, I believe, maybe on the back.
Probably. Hold on.
These are thieves' skills. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
I didn't
you
write
wouldn't-
those
yeah,
down.
you didn't have to worry about it.
I was like, did I have something written on the back of my sheet?
Okay, hide in shadows. I have 25%.
All right, so try and roll it. That'll be the D100s right here. Roll both of them, and if you get 25 or lower, you succeed.
Okay, 25 or lower.
Yep.
What do you get?
That's a D8.
Okay,
This one here.
Okay.
Which you did succeed because that's a 10. So right on. You're successfully hidden. You can't get hit.
Thank God.
Hadley, you're up.
All right. This is the fresh one, right?
Yep.
Fresh beetle.
Now I know you have spells you can use.
I do.
Yeah.
I wrote them down.
Right on.
Although, found out later, you gave me a list of them. So I didn't
Oh
have to
yeah,
write them down.
yeah. Just the
Yeah.
little half a list there.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily for you, I know what all the spells do. So.
Cool. I read them all.
Oh, good.
I have a
Yeah.
vague knowledge of what
Vague
they
knowledge,
do.
yeah.
Don't know the details though. Okay. I feel as though if I went invisible, that would be not fair.
You can't go invisible.
Could I only go to the first?
Oh
three?
wait, which one? Which one are you thinking about? What spell?
Invisibility to animals.
You,
I can't. Can I not go past the
you
first
can
tier?
go- I forgot about invisibility to animals. Yeah, that would totally work.
Well, it's up to you guys.
I don't necessarily know what else would be a great idea. First list.
Zach. Yeah. Do you want to tell them maybe what some of the better ones are?
Well,
Yeah. So
I mean, I could befriend it, but I don't think that. I don't know.
killed its friend already. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think that's really going to be a great option. At this
I'm gonna
point.
tell you right now. He has to. There's no. You don't get any. He doesn't get any bonus from watching his friend die.
He's
Yeah,
told me
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like that's
Right.
not a great choice.
He's
you know?
looking for new friends right
Yeah,
now.
so in terms of like damaging stuff, I believe Shillelagh is the only one that like.
But I
does
don't have a
damage.
club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you need some kind of club.
You need a club,
So
and
if
I
you
don't
just
have a
wanna
club.
do, like-
I read that part.
If you just want to do straight damage to it, just going up with your scimitar is probably
be-
your
that's what I
best
was
bet,
thinking.
especially since we're down to like just the one.
Yeah.
So
All right. Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then roll that d20 again in the box for me. Yep. That's going to be a 12, and on your sheet of paper over here,
Mm-hmm.
there's the 8.
8 is
Oh,
12.
that's a match. Perfect. So roll a d8 for me. You're
This
using
one?
the scimitar, right?
No,
yeah,
that's
that's
an
a,
8.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Scimitar.
Mm-hmm. Looks like. Oh, 8 damage. Right on.
Nice.
All right, Zach, you're up.
All right. Coming in with another fistful of darts. That will not hit. Yep, 2 of them hit, and another one of them is a natural 20.
Right
On a
on.
roll.
You got some of them funny dice, son.
That is only like 3 points total.
Oh, 3 points total? All right.
Yeah.
He is below half health, but not as bad as the last guy did. Ooh, he's definitely going to hit, but Bryce is hidden, so I can't go back to that. Hadley, he's coming at you,
Okay.
and that is for 4 damage.
Where do I look?
So your hit points right up there,
8.
8. So you have 4 hit points down. Don't write it up there. That's your hit point total, but do keep track of it somewhere. Maybe on the
I got a
cardboard
notepad.
itself. Yeah,
got a notepad.
perfect.
Um.
Yeah, Bryce, I don't know if you were keeping track of that or not, but yeah.
Let me smash this pizza and I'll get everything written down.
Cool. All right. Eric, you're up.
I mean, what else can I do? I'm gonna swing at him again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this giant hammer.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? You just want to
That's
swing
it.
at things.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm a hitter.
Yeah, you're a hitter.
I'm a hitter. So,
For all the glory.
14.
14, that's on your sheet. Ooh.
That could have been bad.
So 14, and I would add my damage to it.
No, 14 is, you're trying to hit an 8 there on the,
Down here.
yep,
No, 12.
yeah,
Yeah,
so you got it.
Okay. Cool.
And also, don't forget about your to-hit bonus there. Up there
Oh,
at the
plus-
top.
okay, yeah.
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 So you really got a 16. And then roll your damage for me.
And that's the 6.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Plus 4?
Plus 4, 5.
5.
Hit him for 5.
All right.
Take that, you surly bastard.
He doesn't like you. Bryce, you're up.
Sorry. Okay. I'm down to 3 hit points. And how much more did he knock the beetle down?
He gave a good blow to it. You're not sure how much more the beetle will take.
Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and continue to hide. I have very little health points, so
That's fair and reasonable.
do I got to roll again for that? Do I need to roll for that again?
You're already hidden, and if
Okay.
you're not going to make a move, then yeah.
Nope,
I'll let
I'm
it
staying
go.
put.
All right, I'm gonna try the scimitar again.
Go for it.
Okay. This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
All
Oh,
right,
shit.
roll the
Okay.
D8 there.
Heal you.
And whatever you get on the D8, it's times 2.
A 1.
All right, so you got 2 hit points out of
Cool.
it. You cut a wing off.
Great.
At least it looked cool.
I did something.
All right.
Started off strong, ended.
She's done more damage than I have.
Darts, and only one of those hits. For 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. All right, this beetle is not having his best day. He looks hurt. He looks sad.
Poor guy.
And all he knows to do is to take another swing. But he's kind of blind. And he just took a swing very close to you. But it did not hit you.
That's right. Guys, I know we're in this forest. But this guy's dying. I think there's a lesson to the beetles that might come across this beetle. Can we dip out from this beetle and just, let him serve as a lesson to these other beetles?
He might try and follow you, but at the same time, he may no longer be able to follow you. It could also be considered a mercy killing at this point.
Alright, I'm a mercy kill this motherfucker.
All right.
Okay. Was it a 1? No, 7.
7?
7.
Plus 2.
Yep.
And then 7 plus 2 on an 8. I don't think it's going to hit.
No, it does not. It does not hit.
You miss for the first time tonight.
That's not good.
That's rough.
The shadows? Anything from the shadows? Shadows. Paging the shadows.
The shadow's called, and we're gonna stay put for a minute.
All odds are really good.
Nothing is going on in the shadows.
Okay.
You're up again.
I mean, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it, for
okay.
sure. Another natural 20. Well done.
I bought it from an actual store, not online.
We bought it from the store Rich told us to go to, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the 8. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
3.
it was a mercy killing until that happened. And now it looks a little bit more like a slaughter. She cuts off the head of the poor blind beetle.
I apologized
To be
afterwards.
fair, he came at us.
You're a druid.
Yeah.
He came at us.
Hey, but she's
Feel
neutral.
a little bad,
Circle of life, man.
Yep.
True.
And it was control.
Oh, I need a soundboard so bad.
All right. Well, you guys are decided on your path already, although you know there's a couple more beetles up there if you thought you may want to try and backtrack and see what's on that path, or else you can keep going this way.
We got stuff to do. We've been in this battle.
Don't forget
Yeah.
about the Bucky
Yeah.
Beetles, guys.
We would like
All
to
right.
avoid the rest of the beetles.
So I'll just gather up the rest of my darts. I'll reach into one of the beetle carcasses, pull out some guts, myself some war paint, so all the other beetles know what's up.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's a solid move, sir.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good plan at the time, and we'll go with that.
That's where we find out the guts lights are acidic and my face is burning.
All right.
Details, details.
I am sorry, the map is a little bit cut off here, but there's a path and it branches out. It can go either to this path here, or you can keep going and it goes up again and branches that way. But it's the same road. Or, I'm sorry, it's not the same road.
It is not the same.
It goes up to a dead end here, and then that goes up to a path that connects over here.
Okay.
It's also on that screen. It's easier to look at.
Okay, cool.
So it's up to you guys.
What do you guys want to do? I think at this point we should probably see who's gonna call these big shots. You know? Who do we, someone's got to take charge, and I don't want to do it.
I'm gonna dip out of that one.
All right.
We're gonna give it.
Grasgore nominates himself.
Grasgore is second. Umwin seconds the motion.
All right. I am now your king. So.
Grasgore has been tricked into the leadership role.
All hail Grasgore.
He seems to be more experienced in this forest than we do, so.
Grasgore didn't realize he was.
Right when you start making it to this crossing here, you can hear the water much clearer. It sounds like once you're over in this area, maybe you could almost see the river.
All right. Let's keep heading in that direction. Yeah.
All right. You come to that second fork. You can take you can see the clearing clearly, but you may want to avoid it. You're hearing all the same noises that you were before. Nothing seems to have stopped here in the forest.
Like heavier beetle noises. Basically?
Maybe not heavier, but you can still hear them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, maybe they're over here still on this path, but you're not sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna say.
I
Go ahead.
can locate animals.
You can't.
Ooh,
Is that
snap!
a spell that you think you want to burn, though?
What are my spell rules? How many do I?
So, for a first level druid, let me see that sheet that I gave you here.
That one?
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe
No.
not. I might have it. Yeah. There is a list of.
Oh shit! I felt
Like, yeah, it's right there.
yeah, there
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Is that the only one?
You only. So the thing is you only get a certain amount of spells per day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, normally I'd make you pick those spells. Like, I assume you have magic missile or something.
Sleep. But
Sleep.
Yeah.
That's also that's
Yeah.
another good one. But because you don't really know what you're doing,
I have no clue what
I'll
I'm
let you
doing.
pick from the list today.
Okay.
It might be in here, it may not be. Do you have the other druid paper? I don't know if you do. There
No.
are two.
Those are the only two papers I have.
Probably like one spell slot.
It-
or
it-
a first
well,
level.
you
Or
could-
I don't know if Druid.
So I looked it all up earlier.
Druids
So
also
what are you
get
looking
bonus
for?
spells.
Oh, based on.
So I'm seeing
okay.
how many spell slots that you actually have, and if it's something you think would be worth burning. Because if
Okay.
you only have one spell using locate animal, you
Might
may
not be a great
yeah,
plan. Okay.
right. So what I'm going to say is you have 3 first level spells and a second level spell. Because that sounds about right.
Okay. In one day?
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, in between rests.
Okay.
It's
No,
worth a
I'm-
shot to you.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Can I have my paperback? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do
So-
I have to have when I was reading the manual? Do I have to have any like special
Components?
like oak or there was like oak and
I'm
something
going to
else?
say that you guys gather your components and you always have a stock of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about
Okay.
using them or having to keep track of them. Okay,
locate animals so that we kind of have an idea as to
so to save
Where
time
to
and
go.
effort for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it like detect magic, almost.
Mhm.
So you can see kind of a faint
Mhm.
glow
Mhm.
on the animals. You won't be surprised by the animals anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell that the beetles you were hearing were definitely over here.
Over there. Okay.
Yeah. as of right now, you don't see anything. Yeah, you don't see anything.
How long does that last? Is that just the one time?
10 minutes.
All right. Okay,
We can look all that up later.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
For right now, it's 10 minutes.
Okay. So then
Uh,
we're good to head.
Yeah. The is, do you want to take the branching path up here and avoid the clearing, or are we going straight through the clearing?
Well, if you look toward the clearing, I mean, what's the distance on this? How
The-
far away can she see
Yeah.
a thing go up?
The distance is about 50.
So
I'm gonna say
Levi's a
eight-
thornberry in this shit right now.
I'm going to say 80 feet. And what do we say squares are worth? Say, 10 feet?
It's usually 5 or 10, depending
5
on
or
how
10.
big of a scale you want.
Let's go ahead for this one. We're going to say they're 10 feet long.
Okay.
So you guys are about right here trying to decide what path. So you can see almost to the door of the clearing, but right now that's about all you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we, because the clearing's probably going to be easier going, why don't we go forward a little bit, see if the clearing looks clear, and if it does, go on through it. If not, we'll go back and take the other way. So,
I'm all for the
down.
Yeah.
the clear route.
Yeah. All right. In the clearing, as you guys walk into it, you see it seems almost unnaturally open. But it is a natural opening. It doesn't look like there's any magic involved. It's a giant field, green grass with holes in it, almost like groundhog holes, but they're bigger. In the center of it, there seems to be this wooden statue. Made out of wood. It looks like it's got angel wings. It's kind of a goddess, unmarked goddess statue. Also, you can see that there's some brush just ahead. You don't have to go past the statue to get to this brush, so it's almost like you could avoid this area and just keep going.
I think I'd
I
like
think
to.
I feel a little weird about the statue.
I think I want to check the statue out a little bit.
yeah, it's almost like maybe that has something to do with getting in touch with the contact. Maybe, I mean, for all we know, that could possibly conceal whatever base this guy lives in. I don't know.
He's got a
Yeah, I
point.
say we go up a bit closer, see what we can see.
And over here, as you guys walk in closer, you can definitely hear the water just up ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good bet.
So as you walk closer, who's first? Who's the first one going closer?
I'm gonna say I'm the big guy. I'm gonna go ahead and check this out.
All right.
All right.
You know,
Real quick, how big is the statue?
The statue it's about person sized.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Like human person size, or like
Uh,
gnome person size?
like 5 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the statue.
All right. As you're walking and you're taking kind of giant dwarven steps, stomping around, you can feel the ground start rubbling, and you can start seeing that there seems to be, well, it looks like rat eyes are peeking up, looking at you.
They're just watching me. That's all they're doing.
They do not like that you're walking towards the statue.
Do I notice these rat eyes?
Not unless she says something.
Hey, something's there.
Okay.
Be
so
careful.
You know, I'm gonna keep going towards the statue.
Just gonna keep going?
I'm just gonna keep going.
Sounds good.
Wants to do something, I'll do something.
The rats come out at you.
How many
There's,
rats we talking?
6.
Jesus.
6, and they do
Normal
not.
sized rats or like
No.
giant rats?
Like bigger sized.
So these are like
Bigger or
New York
smaller
City
than the Beatles
sewer.
previously?
Smaller than the beetles, but I would say somewhere between a tomcat and a medium sized dog.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Fun.
I'm gonna pull my hammer and get kind of defensive here.
Right. They have some sharp teeth, and they are just going to swarm at you. I got 6 of them here. Let's say 3, I'm just going to target you, and the rest I'll roll for to see who they want to attack. Your armor class is what?
-7.
No.
Dexterity, -4, so
-1?
-3. What?
Are you? So that's -7 from 10, and then -4 more. So that puts you at an armor class of -1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Jesus.
none of them even get close to hitting you. And it was kind of pathetic and sad. All right. And that's an 11 inch. After. Zach, what's your armor class?
8.
An 8. It's gonna hit you.
Yeah, I'm sure
It's
it
gonna,
does.
yeah. And these things don't look as beefy as the beetles were, but they do look like they hurt more. That's for 4 points.
Ooh, I am down to 1.
All right. We're keeping it. We'll only roll for initiative 1 time per day, so just keep it the same initiative. You're up.
Am I able to swing and hit multiple rats? Or can I only hit 1 rat per swing? I mean, if I hit a large arc in here.
No. Yeah, it's 1 rat per swing.
All right, I just got jumped by 3 essentially.
Yeah.
Going at me. Let's swing at the first rat.
Go for it.
All right.
You feel like these rats would have way too tough of a time chewing through your armor.
That's a 5. So.
Hit an armor class 10.
Okay. 5 hits a 15, or need
So, armor class 10, what do you need to hit that?
armor class 10? 10.
You need a 10 to hit armor
10
class
out of
10? And you rolled a 5
Yeah.
plus 4?
Plus 4. 9.
Nah, so you miss.
Ah.
All right, Bryce, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my longsword. And
All right.
Attempt an attack.
Yeah, take a swing.
That's the D20.
Yep.
So that's this one.
No, this one here.
Oh, look at the big one. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. That one.
Yep. Oh, no, that's a D12.
Ah, I see.
The
There
real
we go.
big one. Yeah.
I didn't the whole time. He didn't.
I got a 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
I'm virtually, it's an armor class 10, but I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yeah, it's an 11.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
then
yeah,
go ahead and roll damage, and a longsword is a D8, so roll a D8 for me.
And that's the one that has 8 is the highest number, I'm assuming. On it.
Yeah, it's the pointed.
Okay, that one.
Yes, sir.
7.
A 7.
I have no hit damage either. Or
Okay.
hit points either.
Yeah. That one looks pretty beat up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hit that one then.
Yep, Hadley, you're up.
Okay.
So there are 3 over there.
Mm-hmm.
1 that attacked him, and I'm going to say each one of you had 1 on. Yeah, you all had 1 on you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take care of the one on me
Okay.
first.
So roll the D20.
Okay.
It's a 5.
5.
I don't. You can check, but I don't think it's going to be
15.
10. No.
No.
15 for a 10?
Oh, for a 10?
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
10.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So, swing and a miss.
All
My
right.
little gnome sword got him, though.
I'm bleeding out, almost dead, so I'm just gonna burn it right now. I'm gonna cast sleep, and
All
can
right.
I get all 6 of them?
Oh,
in
yeah,
like a
yeah,
15-foot radius circle.
Yeah, you guys aren't that far away, so yeah, you can hit all.
And how many hit die do they have? What are
They are a 2 hit die creature.
2 hit die? Okay. Let's see.
This works.
4 of them go to sleep.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm gonna say I'll roll for it. How about that?
Nice last-ditch effort, sir.
Yeah. No. If I take one more hit, I'm out.
Okay. So, two of the ones that are the only two that are awake are Eric's two. The one that was hit earlier,
Okay.
he is out, and three more are out. But Eric still has two that are running. No more seem to be coming or anything like that. It's their turn.
Good luck.
Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, nothing hits you.
That good old OP armor.
All right, you're up.
All right, I got two on me. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this this one right in front of me here.
And you're still using the hammer?
Still using this hammer.
All right, go
I
for it.
like this hammer. It's a good old.
Nothing wrong with a good hammer.
It's my Black and Decker, you know.
Yeah.
It's a hand. All right, what am I looking at? I can't see that. It's in the shadow. Got a 1.
That is a natural one, so you miss. They're, natural one are critical failures. They will always miss.
Yep.
Even when the point when Eric can hit things with a 0 or a -1, because he will.
All right, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing at it again.
Mhm.
So the D20 again, right?
Yeah.
It is a 12, and I need an 11 to hit.
All right, so you hit.
Yep.
Roll the D8.
D8, which is
The shadows are doing something today.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. All right.
I'm just over here doing nothing. I'm just.
You're trying. You're trying.
That's all I got.
All right, Hadley,
Okay.
you're up.
All right. So I'm going for one of the ones that's after Eric.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a 3.
3. I don't think that one's gonna do
Not.
it.
Sorry. I tried.
Yeah. It's a very crafty rat. You know, he's very dodgy.
Great.
All right, you're still bleeding out over here. You gonna throw some
Yeah.
darts?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my darts at one of the ones that's on our dwarf.
All right.
Whichever one looks the most
Menacing.
close to death. No, yes, and that was yes. Okay. So that's 2 hits. 6 points total.
6 points total.
On the bloodiest looking one.
The
Yep.
bloodiest looking one. He is out.
Cool.
All right. There is one rat still awake. The rest are sleeping. He is going to, I guess, try to attack you. And he almost did it, but then he rolled a 12, which does not hit you. So you're up.
All right. Well, I kind of move by, watch him miss, and Black and Decker, good old trusty. I'm a swing at him.
Go for it.
You know, it's no crap and warranty with over 2. That's a 13.
13, that hits.
That hits.
For 2?
2 plus. It's plus my damage, right? My plus damage. I
Yeah,
hit
so
for
plus
6.
4. Yeah,
Yeah, I hit for
6.
6.
All right. Now, this was the undamaged one, but he felt it's almost like 6 damage would be more than half his hit points. So,
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna
Ribs.
go ahead and take a crack at it again with
All
the
right.
longsword one more time.
now he has noticed you,
Okay.
and he has realized that you have hit every turn on these rats. He may attack you if he doesn't die this turn.
All right. Well,
You better roll.
I'm going for it. Here we go. D20, right?
Yep.
I didn't hit. I got a
Didn't
2.
hit. The rat laughs at you in rat.
In hindsight, maybe Hadley needs some different dice.
5.
5. I assume we're just gonna keep going down the same ones.
Yeah.
All right, that's another one gone. There's 2 left.
2 rats left.
Yeah.
5.
5 plus 9. There's another one.
All right, so we're working on the last
Last rat.
7.
7. All right. That'll do it.
4.
All right, the rats are
Hadley's-
defeated, and the statue's there.
Hadley's got 3 kills.
Guys,
Damn.
before we proceed to the statue,
Mm-hmm.
I want 6 rats. 6 rats at once, guys.
It's pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Not bad for
Go
our,
team.
some good teamwork for never having seen each other ever before this ever.
It's not bad. I'm gonna reach in this rat right here. First rat I took. You know, black and decorative, pretty nice. I'll rip on his little teeth out. For on my neck. Kind of wears a little charm.
All right, that takes about 10 minutes to fashion a little necklace. But yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Where we're going?
Yeah.
I'd like to search around the base of the statue to see if there's any cool artifacts. to
There's
look for.
nothing really there at the statue, but you get the feeling from the statue. You don't have any magical senses or anything
Yeah,
like
just
that.
intuition.
But intuition says that maybe touching the statue would do something.
All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and reach out. There's something tells me about this statue that I think we should touch it like Space Jam style, guys. You guys want to touch the statue with me?
Let's all lay hand on it.
Let's all put our hands on the statue.
Alright,
Okay.
let's do
All
it.
right.
So reach out, put my hand on the statue.
You reach out and touch the statue. You are all healed, whoever touches the statue, and you receive a benefits of a bless for the rest of the day, which
Of a
would be a bless
Okay.
is a +1 to hit.
Ooh.
Usually that only lasts for 10 minutes or so, but the statue, until you guys sleep, you guys all have +1 to hit.
One to hit.
All right. And then from there, you have 2 entrances from the clearing to leave. There's a back one that seems to head into another clearing, or one that kind of follows along a path. But that path almost looks like it goes to the same clearing. If we look at the map, it would be this entrance here, that goes here, or this entrance here, that goes here.
Okay.
It's like a pretty direct route.
So we just cut out the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the.
Yeah, just go the more direct.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, you guys all take the direct route. You realize that you've made it through. You can see the river now, and if you follow along the river, it slowly narrows into maybe a stream, becomes a creek, and you follow that creek for a couple miles or so. You keep going, and you run into this giant white pentagon.
Something that looks like the Pentagon.
Right. Now, this creek doesn't, like, you can go all the way around it. But, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
How big is this pentagon?
It's pretty big.
It's like a full-on building.
Like,
It-
yeah, building.
the size, yeah, it's a,
Like it's almost
It's
like
a
a
fortress.
federal-looking pentagon.
you can't tell from your viewpoint, but, it doesn't look like it has a roof. It looks like there's just these big 5 walls,
So it just looks like a big fortress, essentially.
essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any doors?
From what you can roll for it. Anybody who has secret door finding, which elves do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I also have climb walls too. So
You have climb walls?
Climbing walls. Yeah.
yeah, you want to roll that percentage?
Yeah,
Try
I
and
think
climb
it's
it?
a 75%.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So which one am I rolling for that?
Now, is that like per feet or anything like that, or is that just a wall you can climb?
That's kind of up to you, depending on what you say the wall is.
Right. I was just
But-
curious on the rules there. But yeah, no. If you want to
How
try,
far- Yeah, I mean.
this is a pretty big wall. Like if you failed, it may not turn out well.
Depending on how tall it is, you might do like multiple checks to try to get up or something, or however you want to do it.
Right. We're looking at like 30 feet here, and I'll give you 3 rolls per 10, or 1 roll per 10 feet, so 3 rolls.
Okay.
But if you fall, you're gonna take some.
How big of a
damage.
one do I need to get up that 10 feet?
Hmm?
How high of a roll do I need to get up that 10 feet?
You need 3 rolls,
Okay. To get up 1 10-foot or the whole 30
The
foot?
whole thing.
the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to climb this wall, guys.
Go for it.
Okay, which dice do I roll for that? That D100?
The D100s, yeah.
Okay, so this one
hmm
and
The other one looks exactly like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two. All right, so I'm gonna roll.
So 75 or under. That's gonna hit. So you make it up 10 feet.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good about it.
Yep, I'm gonna continue to go up this wall.
All right.
9 and a 2. Or wait.
A 92
Yes.
or a 29?
92.
You
Yeah.
slip
Okay.
and you fall back down the wall for 6 damage.
All right, I'm not gonna climb the wall anymore, guys.
Is there are these just like blank white walls? Is there any kind of
This
like
is-
signage or artwork? Or
This is definitely marble walls. If you take the time to go all the way around, you actually can see on the marble walls there's some like that black marble. You know what I'm talking? It's still definitely made out of stone. It says DRC, Druid Research Center, and Nature Preserve.
it sounds like the place we were.
Did anybody do the secret doors check to try and find him?
I don't think so.
No.
Now, do thieves get secret doors automatically?
No.
No?
Nope.
No,
So,
not-
It's
but,
not in the list of things you put on here. So.
okay.
You can almost do like a detect traps or something.
Oh, I do
Okay,
have a
yes.
find traps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do
It's
find
30%.
traps, and you have secret doors
Yes.
being an elf.
Being an
So
elf.
roll,
Okay.
roll a d6 and try and get a 1 or a 2.
That's an 8.
The 6-sided die. Yeah, that one.
Six? Okay.
And Bryce, yeah, you can do your
Try to get a
find traps.
what?
1 or a 2.
I got a 4.
No.
Okay.
All right, and I need to get under a 30 because it's 30%.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know your numbers.
It's a 93. So
93? No. But what you guys do find is you find what looks like this should definitely be a door. I mean, there's a door frame, it's cut out, it's got the lines in it that it should be a door, but it's solid. It's still made of the marble stone.
Guys, I'm gonna knock on this stone.
that sounds like a good
Solid
plan.
idea.
So I'll take my fat little door hands and just pound on
Just-
this stone.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And so you just see the doors kind of shift open, almost like a spell was used to do it, and they slide underneath. And in there, you see a receptionist. She's at her little desk. She's got a little name tag. Her name's Anna. She's an elf.
Ooh. I climbed this wall for nothing, guys. At least I tried.
He's over there dragging himself in, kind of hurt.
Did you try and climb the wall? We heard you try and climb the wall.
Yeah, I slipped.
What is this? It said Anna's an elf?
Yeah.
What is she- what-
Like a high elf.
Kinda high elf?
Yeah, kind of have like pen in the hair, just kind of filling out paperwork.
Little pencil skirt kind
Do we
of.
think
Yeah,
we should
she
let
looked up.
Miss
She
Quif-
saw you guys, but she's expecting you, so she
Should we
kind
let,
of waves her. So yeah,
Quafina use her elfin speak
do
to
we-
go talk to her?
Automatically, are we like cool because we're both elves?
she kind of gives you like a head nod, but she's a
Got the
high
nod.
elf, so
Yeah,
she
absolutely.
instantly hates you.
Never mind. Cool.
You know,
But not really. You
Yeah.
know, it's just
Yeah.
kind
Probably hates
of.
me.
But I feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it a
Yeah.
little bit.
You two definitely would get along least with him, being an orc. But yeah,
fun.
It's okay.
And we do look like a menagerie of random ass.
yeah, dude, you're definitely. Didn't pick each other. You were handpicked. It seems
Okay.
to be where it comes from.
Okay.
Yeah, she just kind of motions you over. What do you guys want to do?
I'd like to know why we're actually all here. We got this letter that said to come find this place, but nothing,
this is
nothing
for
else.
for the job. Do you guys not know what the job is, or?
I mean, the letter said, "Find me." Essentially, what's the job? What's the job, sir?
Oh, well,
We need to know
I
this
figured
job.
you guys realized this is the DRC, the Druid Research Center. Here, we do a lot of experiments, and here for the benefit of nature. I believe the Archdruid needed a group of adventurers to kind of help you guys out, to help him out. He seems to have a deal for you. He is in the main center room, and you can go to any set of doors and find him.
Okay. You guys want to go find this archdruid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go find this guy.
Alrighty.
Left or right? I mean, you guys kind of go for like a northwest entrance to get in here, and she said just any way. So there's a bunch of double doors you can tell, and they all seem to go to the same room.
Let's go left.
Left it is.
Left it
Let's
is?
go left.
All right. You go, you open it up, and it is this big kind of. It's almost like you walked right back into the forest. It's odd. It feels odd. But in the center, you can see a pond and a giant tree.
That giant tree sticking out of that pond, man, looks like the place where you need to go. I mean, I know it's weird that we just walked back into the forest, but I mean,
It did say nature reserve. I mean, it kinda
nature
makes
preserve,
sense.
but also
You
we've seen
can
some.
see a lot of like woodland creatures in this reserve. This is not as dense as the forest you were just in. You can pretty much see clearly through almost everything.
I say we go check this shit out. This seems way safer than the last forest we were in, guys.
Oh yeah.
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 All right.
Let's walk up to this giant
So
tree.
you guys start walking towards the tree.
Yes.
When you get to the tree, this tree seems old. I mean, extremely old. Do you guys do anything particularly?
I'll just call out like, hello, Archdruid. We're the group of people you contacted. We're here for the job.
Yes, we are here. You summoned us. We're all here. What do you
Ditto.
need us for?
Ditto.
You guys don't really get a response quite yet.
Is there something we need to
Is
know
there,
about
like, a little,
druids?
like, bell around. We got a ring. Like
I mean, you guys can look around, try and
Um,
find.
You said it's a really
Knock.
old tree.
Yeah, really old tree.
I'd like to use. Is there any noises that we need to be aware of? Like, is there any sounds that are?
I mean, normal little nature set. They're like the most harmful thing. Like here, might be a badger.
So,
Okay.
I'm getting a little irritated at this point. You know, we're here. No one's telling us what's going on. I'm gonna take out my battle axe, and like, hey, I will cut this tree down if I don't get a response out of this. Someone's got to come down and tell me what we're doing here.
I second you attempting to cut this tree down if we don't get any response.
Someone's got to say something.
well, that's we haven't walked all the way around the tree yet, right? If we like, if I like go around it, does it look like there's any like holes in the ground that go underneath, or anything
No.
on the tree that's like a way up, or
Not at the. When you walk around, it seems like there's a second path. Almost like there's 5 different paths from 5 different sets of double doors that all go to the same place. If you look up, you can see that there seems to be almost like something that's making clouds. Oh, you guys know about the Hogwarts dining room.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see the clouds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems to be almost. You can't tell if it's a machine or magic, but something is making clouds up there. At this time, looks like 4 people also enter from one of the other double sets of doors. And a few minutes later, another set of people enter a few set of doors.
This looks weird. Is there any distinguishing features of these adventurers or these other people that are showing up?
They all also look like adventurers, and they all also look like rookie adventurers. Like they may also have gotten letters.
Are they more of a multi-ethnic groups you got going
Bit
on?
of a mismatch.
Ragtag group? Or?
The only real guy that stands out to you, there seems to be a lot of humans, maybe a couple elves here and there. There's only one orc, very distinct. There seems to be a gnome. He looks kind of like roguish. He might be a thief, he might be a fighter, you can't tell.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like we just walked into this forest again.
yeah.
Does that seem a little suspicious to you guys?
Like it's us walking in the forest?
Yeah, like I wave my hand.
The other groups also kind of look a little bit confused, and they go, "What are you doing here?"
Trying to figure out what you're doing here.
Well, we're trying to figure out what you're doing here.
We got a letter.
We also got letters.
Did you?
And everybody kind of holds out their letter. And at this time, one of the fish jump out of the pond, springs to life, and turns into a 5-foot elf. He's wearing this long kind of white coat. and he looks very much like this wasn't supposed to happen all at the same time.
Very nonchalant with his axe.
He definitely turned from a fish back into an elf, though. That was very distinct.
Seems kind of fishy.
And he'll say, "Hi, I'm the Archdruid. My name is Flynn. So you've all been hired as adventuring groups. I'm no longer allowed to be an adventurer because I have too many responsibilities. But there's still a lot of items I need from the field, as they say."
Okay. So I'm assuming you've hired us or summoned us to this place to go out and find these items that you're looking for.
Right. But I need, a good group of guys. So, I hired 3 of you, not expecting all of you to show up. But you did. So, what I'm gonna do, first thing that I need are some, and he shows you, he kind of throws up this orb, and it's a big enough orb that everybody can see it. These are magical mushrooms. They form a fairy circle. So the more dangerous creatures I need to keep in the Fey realm. And right now, we have squirrels and whatnot. I have ways to access the Fey realm, but I don't have ways for maybe my helpers to access the Fey realm. So I need to create this fairy circle. So simply put, the first group to bring me back some of these mushrooms, they get the job. Now, I know what you're thinking. This dude hired 3 groups of adventurers. He better pay well. He then, kind of kicks open a trap door. Does anybody want to look down inside?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go ahead and look down inside of it.
Everyone looks down inside, and they notice that there is, I don't know, 100 million. There is a large fortune of money and treasure and weapons and just kind of whatever the hell you might want is down in this hole. And he says, "I've been adventuring for about 200 years, and I don't understand what money is. I've been told about it. Simply put, if you work for me, you have access to this." So he closes it back up and he goes, "These mushrooms are located here locally in the forest. You're just going to have to find them. It shouldn't take too long. I'll give you all guys about 3 days."
About how many of these mushrooms do you think we need, Mr. Bishop?
Archdruid.
Archdruid, whatever.
He says that specifically and looks at you.
How many do we need, Archdruid?
So the important part is I really only need a line of them, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
But they must be dug out of the soil. I want them alive,
So you want the
essentially.
roots?
Yeah. Please.
Okay. So you guys up for this?
I think so, yeah.
That's a lot of
It's a
gold.
lot of loot.
Yeah.
One thing a dwarf cares about is his gold.
I mean, I'm a rogue.
That is a fact.
I like gold. So,
Let's do it. Let's,
I'm in.
Yeah, man.
just
Yeah,
mushrooms.
All right. So
Do we-
Flynn just awkwardly looks at you and goes, "Sounds good then." And he goes back to being a fish.
Okay.
He just flops around on land, gets back in the street.
He kind of does that, majestic dive back into the water. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are these mushrooms? Because there's an example fairy ring kind of already there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Points?
It is, well, yeah, it's kind of like a half-finished kind of construction fairy ring. It's shaped kind of crescently. It's not too big, but you can see kind of what he's talking about. There's some mushrooms, and they seem to almost be dancing mushrooms. They're kind of dancing, a little sparkly. This is very much
They look
fey.
like those ones from Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia. The Amanita muscaria.
Okay.
Any
Yeah.
distinguishing colors or patterns on the mushrooms? They all have in common, or
Not that you could tell. They all very much look the same. From what you can tell, it may not matter since he didn't specify if they're different shapes or different colors. But the ones that he has, it's almost like he might have had a couple and cloned them to make this much. But he didn't want to risk cloning too many and ruining the circle.
So we're looking for some dancing mushrooms.
Right, you're looking, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He told you that they're deeper in the forest, so you would imagine you cross the stream, which the stream is running through this DRC.
Okay. So, you guys think we should follow the stream out of here?
We
Go
gotta get
deeper
up
into the
when
forest?
People get
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
groups have already left.
Oh
Great.
shit.
Great.
Okay, so yeah,
Make
we
it the
should
time.
What if
we should
can
definitely
you just jump in the stream and swim downstream, kind of gain some speed?
You're afraid you could, but you think you run the risk of there might be grates or something that would block off, so other creatures can't just swim through.
Okay.
This is also not like it's a creek. It's not a very fast
Not a
moving
river.
stream.
Let's
Yeah.
dip out the way we came. Let's get in this
Yeah.
forest.
yeah.
Let's find some mushrooms.
What kind of time are we at, Bryce?
We got 15 minutes.
15 minutes. All right, I feel pretty good about that. I think we're going to call it. Answer any questions anybody has at this time. I think this is a good place for us to stop.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty good. Do we want to answer the questions on air, or do we want to?
Yeah. If there's any questions on air or anything like that.
All right. So this is the Q&A portion. As beginners,
How do you guys feel?
how are you feeling, Hadley? I know
I'm
you
a
were
little
pretty.
better, a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like you're going to be able to come up with stuff on the fly now.
I don't know. Maybe.
For you, let me actually look up what those spells are.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I.
I'm happy to do more research.
Right.
Hello, Angela.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hold on.
What's up, Angela?
Hi, Angie. Tell Woody I said hi.
You gotta text me if you're still watching. You have to.
Oh yeah. All right. Actually, so
I need
if
to. I know I need to make note of the spells I can do as an elf.
Well, you don't get any special spells for being an elf.
Or what was it that you said?
So, based on your level or
Right.
your wisdom score, you get bonus spells.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't think my wisdom level was.
It wasn't
okay.
that high, but it was
No.
high enough. I think you still
It was
get
13.
spells. All right. Either way, you still get a few spells to
Okay.
begin with.
Yeah.
We can look that up
Yeah,
once we're done
that's fine.
streaming.
I think we're.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and cut it.
Thanks everybody for tuning into the first episode.
Oh, I'm right here, aren't I?